we are asked to simplify the given trig expressions. One strategy for simplifying trig expressions is to convert to sines and cosines, which we will do for these examples using the reciprocal identities shown here below. For number 1, we have tangent x times cosine x, and since tangent x is equal to sine x divided by cosine x, we will write the product as sine x divided by cosine x times cosine x as times cosine x over 1. And now before multiplying, notice how we can simplify, because there's a common factor of cosine x between the numerator and denominator. There's one cosine x and cosine x here and here, or cosine x divided by itself simplifies to 1, leaving us with sine x times 1, which is equal to sine x. And therefore tangent x times cosine x simplifies to sine x. For number 2, we have cosecant x times cosine x. Cosecant x is equal to 1 over sine x, and therefore we will write the product as 1 over sine x times cosine x, or times cosine x over 1. Notice nothing simplifies here, and therefore we multiply, which gives us cosine x over sine x, or cosine x divided by sine x, which looking below is equal to cotangent x. Cosecant x times cosine x simplifies to cotangent x. For number 3, we have sine x times cotangent x, and we already know that cotangent x is equal to cosine x divided by sine x, and therefore let's write the product as sine x, or sine x over 1, times cosine x divided by sine x. Again, we can simplify before multiplying, because there's a common factor of sine x between the numerator and denominator. There's one sine x and sine x here and here, leaving us with 1 times cosine x, which is cosine x. Sine x times cotangent x equals cosine x. And for the last example, we have secant x times cosine x. We should recognize that these two trig functions are reciprocals of one another, and therefore their product will be 1. But to show work, secant x equals 1 over cosine x, and therefore we can write the product as 1 over cosine x times cosine x, or times cosine x over 1. Notice there's a common factor of cosine x between the numerator and denominator. There's one cosine x and cosine x here and here, leaving us with 1 times 1, which is equal to 1. Secant x times cosine x equals 1, which again should make sense because they are reciprocal functions. I hope you found this helpful.